Hello everybody, it's Owen from Children's Classic Concerts. I hope we're all well. Thanks for joining us this Sunday morning for our body percussion and a little bit of vocal workshop. We are going to try and put something together which is a little bit different, and all you need is yourself. You don't need any instruments, no expenditure is required. It's a cheap day out. So here we go, we're going to get started. First of all, I don't know how good you lot are, so I just need to do a couple of little things just to check that we aren't still in bed or our brains are still in bed. We need to be awake in order for this to sound as good as possible. So here we go. I'm going to clap a rhythm, just clap it back. This is easy, even for the adults. So I'm going to clap, you clap back. Here we go. Easy. Should we try another one just to check? Yep, nice. I think we've got that one complete. Excellent, it's a good start. Next one now. I don't know how many there are in your new body percussion group, in your lounge or in your garden or wherever. I don't know how many there are, but however many there are, it's really important that you can play in time together. So let's just have a quick practice. Here we go. Try and clap with me all together. Nice, let's try again. Yeah, tasty. I think we've got that one. That's good. Now, the next little quick test. I'll keep it moving. I know it's a weekend, so we've got to be able to count to the number 4. Can we do that? Yep, that's a relief. But we need to count in time. So let's just get moving on the spot like this. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1. Count with me nice and loud. A 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1. Now clap on number 1. 2, 3, 4. Now number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now number 3. Now number 4. 4 and stop. That's enough of that. It just looks weird if there's anyone walking past your house and you're standing in your lounge doing this. So that's enough of that. I think we've passed the test. It's time to put something together a little bit cooler, I hope. Now, I'm going to teach you each part. There's 4 parts. We're just going to learn them really quickly, and then there'll be a little bit of a visual nightmare because there'll be a few more of me to help us perform it together and work a few other bits out. So let's learn each part on its own. So first of all, there's part 1, which you'll see shortly will be in the corner of your screen. So part 1, let's just try it on our own first. And this is an easier one, but quite important. Okay, so we're going to do the swipe. So just listen and then join in when you got it. It's easy, so it is. Got it? Really try and swish it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. That's quite easy, isn't it? I mean, if you want, you could add a slide with your foot, whatever. But as long as it's whoosh, clap, nice and in time. That's part 1. So that could be the part you might want to play. You might want to play that part. But let's try part 2 now. Part 2. Okay, so this is going to be foot stamping, or you can, instead of a foot stamp, you can use your chest here. So I'll just show you the chest to start off. And it goes like this. Just listen and join in when you got it. Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty tricky, that one, isn't it? Pretty tricky. Actually, it might be easier to stamp it. So it's caught in 2 halves. Boom, boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, clump, boom, clap. It's in 2 halves, isn't it? So with the foot, it sounds like this. See if you can join in this time. Do it up here or with the foot. Here we go. 3, 4. And you can add an extra foot on the end. Makes it harder. Stop. Excellent. That's quite tricky, isn't it? Something to practice. Sounds pretty good, though, on its own even. So try that either there or with the foot. I think you've got it. Let's move on. Let's move on quickly to part 3. Now this one, a little bit of vocal, and it's this. So we've got to do it. It's a pretty weird one, this, because it's not on the beat. And I think if you just feel it, it'll make it a little bit easier. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty tricky when it's supposed to be with the other guy. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, should we try it one more time? Join in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. I think we got that. Nice. Let's move on swiftly. Part 4. Here we go. Part 4. This one, a little bit of clicking. Quite a hard thing to do, actually. If you can't do it, maybe this isn't the part for you, or just pretend you can do it. Some people can do that. Click with their foot. I can't do that. No chance. My fingers will fly off. So just a bit of clicking and a bit of clapping. But also, it's not where you think it should be. It's off the beat. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to say it again. Listen and just join in when you've got it. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Pretty tricky, especially when your battery's nearly running out. So I think you've learned all those little rhythms. Now, quick recap. Here's part 1. It's swish, swish, clap. Yeah, got that. And then part 2 is the boom. Yeah, and then part 3. Yeah, nice. And then part 4 is the clicky, back. Yeah, I think we've got that. I think we've got it. Now, here's where the visual nightmare begins. I'm going to split into my social bubble, which is just me here today. And you can choose which part you want. So watch out for each character. It's a bad version of the Village People. Watch out for each character and choose which one you want to follow and then put it together with the new band. So let's see how we get on with this. Blimey, this is like a nightmare for most people. 5 of me. So we've taught you the rhythms. Now what you need to do is choose which one you want to try. Don't all choose the same one because it won't sound as good, will it? So whether you want to be 1, 2, 3 or 4. The numbers, hopefully you'll be able to see them. But 1, a quick reminder is that. Yep. 2 is. Yeah. 3 is the old. Yep. 4 is. So choose one of them. So we're going to start it off now and just join in when you think you've got it. Okay, just join in. And if you're going wrong, the best thing to do is just sometimes is to don't like try and keep catching up. Just step back a minute and then count yourself in again. 1, 2, 3, and then start again. So here we go. Let's try it all together with the other 4 Owens. God, it's terrible. Here we go. After 4, choose which part you want to play and join in when you've got it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Okay, excellent. So this time, stop after I've said 4. Don't stop during the 4. So I'll go 1. We'll keep playing. We'll go keep playing. And we'll 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do a big showbiz stamp and clap on the end to see if we can end together. It's always important to start and finish well. So, and let's see if we can try it all starting at the same time. Okay. Tough. So think about what you're about to do. Maybe get ready. Right position. Here we go. Ready? After 4, all together. 1, 2, 3, let's go. A 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Excellent, excellent. So, starting to sound pretty good, I reckon. Starting to sound pretty good. So, but it's time now for a quick break. Just loosen up, go and get a quick drink of water, and we'll see you back shortly for the next instalment. Bye. Excellent. I think we're getting the hang of these rhythms now. So let's add something else. We're going to add a little vocal line, which is pretty easy on its own. But I think some of you, if you're doing your rhythms, you can try and do this as well as your rhythms. Also, if there's someone sitting in the room who's sort of staying out of it and having a cup of tea or something, this is for them. They can sit there and have a biscuit and do it at the same time. So this is what it is. Just listen and join in. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty easy, isn't it? So if you're part one, you're going to go. Part 2, that would require a bit of practice, I think. Part 3, impossible, I think. I think it's impossible. So don't try it if you think this is going to ruin my rhythm. But if you're confident, go for it. And remember, the person who's doing nothing, get them to do it as well. Let's try it with all the rhythms together. Here we go. After 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Excellent. I think we've got that sounding a little bit better now. Now, don't know about you, but me going a 1, 2, 3 is a bit annoying, isn't it? So let's get rid of that. We're going to start our piece with a musical signal, and then we're going to finish it with a musical signal. And it's actually going to be the same rhythm, okay? And we're going to start and stop at the same point in the rhythm. That sounds complicated, but it isn't. I'll show you. So I'm going to clap a rhythm, and there's some words that sort of fit to it as well. So here's the rhythm, and we start on the last note. Just listen. So it goes, let's make music now, go. So on the word go, that's when we start. So if you're part 1, it's going to be this. I'll clap the rhythm. Let's make music now, go. Got it? I think you've got it, okay? So there's the in call. I'll go ba, 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 and then we start. If you want, you can join in with me on the clap at the beginning, okay? So here we go. Let's try it with the in call. Actually, let's just try it with the out call as well. So the in call, we're going to do it, and then we're going to be playing our rhythms, and then you'll see me just suddenly go ba, 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 stop. And that time we stop on the last note. Should we try it? I think that makes sense. I'm not sure because I'm on my own in here, but I think it makes sense. Let's try it. So here's the in call. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Let's make music now. Excellent. Did we get it? Did we get it? Was it a shambles or did it work? Okay, so one more thing to try. Now, really important word. Is it important? It's a cool word. In music and in life a bit is the word improvising. So we're going to do a little bit of improvising, bit of creativity, and we're all going to take a solo. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be playing our groove, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. number 1. And that will mean, number 1, after the call, which is, you're going to have a solo for 4 beats. And the person that you're following will also do a solo, but you don't know what he's going to do. Neither does he, to be honest. So you can just improvise, and improvise means to make it up. So just do something simple, you know, and just try and keep it in time. I'm sure one of this lot will try and be complicated and it will go out of time. So we'll just practice that once so you get the idea. So if I do number 1, that means the people playing the group with the first group, number 1, that person there. If you're in one group, number 1, if I do that, after the call, you have a solo for 4 beats, and then everyone else comes back in. If I do that, that obviously means the people in group 3 have a solo, just for 4 beats. So we'll play it now. You'll get the hang of it. Basically, if you see the person you're following stop. And if you see them doing something weird, do a solo. Okay, so here we go. After the in call, we're going to start, and then we'll do a couple of solos, and then we're going to stop, and then everyone can go down and lie in a dark room and just chill out for a bit, because I'm sure this has been too much for the brain to handle on a Sunday morning. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to do the in call. Let's play our grooves. Watch me for the signal to stop, and I might, if I do a number before, you know you're going to have a solo. Okay, so here we go. One can I count in? I do the in call. Ready? Here we go. How was that? Let's try again. So we're going to have a different number. Last but not least, go! Let's see if we can stop in a minute. Excellent. God, I hope you did better than me there. Trying to talk and it's almost impossible, especially when you're on your own. Anyway, I think we've come up with some pretty cool rhythms there, which I don't think when you close your eyes, you could believe that people are doing that without any instruments. So there's some of you to try out. You can practice those rhythms because practice makes perfect, definitely. And then also, actually, you could listen to songs, music that you like, and if you hear the grooves, the beats, you think, do you know what? I could do that with a couple of mates, just with my knees or my clapping or my voice. You can try it out. You don't have to necessarily buy a drum kit. So I hope we've had a little bit of fun this Sunday morning. We've been Children's Classics.
Concerts.
And lots of Owens. Hopefully we'll see you sooner or later for a live concert in real life. Take care. Bye-bye.